So, Jennifer, it's a freezing cold day, but you got a big hot piece of business to share with everybody.
Connected to the This Is Me Then album. So, for a long time, I never did records from that album.
See where she likes to pull things from and just really how she listens to music is very eye-opening to me. So it's been fun.
It's been a little over a week since the album dropped, and it's already smashing records and dominating the charts.
This album has to do with her relationship with herself and the growth that she's experienced in the past few years.
I have to understand that there are incredible perks that come with this life.
Jennifer following Swift's model. So let's talk about Jennifer Lopez's tour roller coaster. You know, J.Lo's always been a powerhouse on stage, but even the queen herself can hit a bump or two. So she's got this big tour planned, right? It's called This Is Me Now the Tour. Sounds pretty epic, doesn't it? But guess what? Ticket sales weren't exactly sky high. Nope, they were more like basement level. Ouch. But you know what they say about J.Lo? She's a fighter. Instead of just throwing in the towel, she decided to take a page from Taylor Swift and Madonna's playbook. When life gives you low ticket sales, you look to the stars for inspiration. So J.Lo decided to switch things up. No more This Is Me Now the Tour. Instead, it's now This Is Me Live the Greatest Hits. Talk about a makeover. Why the change? Well, it seems like J.Lo saw how Taylor and Madonna knocked it out of the park with their career-spanning tours. Swift's Eras Tour was like a trip down memory lane, hitting all the high notes from her musical journey. And Madonna? She's the queen of reinvention, taking fans on a wild ride through her iconic hits with the Celebration Tour. So what's J.Lo's plan now? She wants to take her fans on a journey through her life. From her early days as a fly girl to becoming a global superstar, she's ready to give her audience the ultimate J.Lo experience. Think of it like a musical time machine with all your favorite hits along the way. And hey, if anyone can pull it off, it's Jennifer Lopez. She's got the talent, the charisma, and let's not forget those lethal dance moves. So buckle up, because J.Lo's about to take us on a ride we won't forget.
So, Jennifer, it's a freezing cold day, but you got a big hot piece of business to share with everybody.
This tour, and I'm putting it together right now, and I'm thinking of all the new stuff and this whole, musical that they're going to have seen.
I will be going on tour this summer.
Wow.
Yes. Yes.
Connected to the This Is Me Then album. So, for a long time, I never did records from that album.
All right, and so are you going to be playing the new stuff and some of the older stuff?
Yes, of course. We're going to do a bunch of new stuff, which I'm very excited about.
Taylor Swift's dancers shine. All right, buckle up, Swifties, because we've got some backstage scoop for you. While Taylor Swift's Eras Tour might be on a temporary break, her backup dancers are not hitting the snooze button on their talents. Nope, they're keeping the fire burning, and one dancer in particular is stealing the spotlight. Let's talk about Jan Ravnik. This guy is not your average backup dancer. He's a force to be reckoned with, and he proved it during the tour hiatus. Jan, along with his fellow dancer Audrey K. Schell, busting out some lethal moves to Swift's So Long London, and boy did they make it look easy. But here's the thing, it's not just about the moves, it's about the passion, the dedication, the sheer talent that Jan brings to the table. His performance wasn't just good, it was jaw-dropping, spine-tingling, goosebumps-inducing good. And you know what? The dance community took notice. Whitney Carson, Ezra Sosa, these are not names you toss around lightly in the dance world, and yet they were singing Jan's praises, showering him with compliments, and even suggesting that his choreography be incorporated into the Eras Tour. Now, if that's not a stamp of approval, I don't know what is. But what does this mean for the tour? Well, if Jan's performance is any indication, it means we're in for a treat when the Eras Tour picks back up in Paris. Taylor is known for putting on a show-stopping spectacle, and with talents like Jan on her team, you can bet your bottom dollar that the second leg of the tour is going to be even more epic. So Swifties, hold on to your hats, because the Eras Tour is about to kick back into high gear, and thanks to dancers like Jan Ravnik, it's going to be a ride we'll never forget. Travis Kelce's flattering response. Let's dive into the world of celebrity romance, because Travis Kelce just showed us all how it's done. So we all know Taylor's been dropping hit after hit lately, and her latest album, The Tortured Poets Department, is no exception. But what's got everyone talking? Well, besides the lethal tunes, it's the fact that Travis, yes, that Travis, has a little something to say about it. Now you might be wondering, what's a football star like Kelce doing talking about Swift's music? Well, in case you missed the memo, these two are kind of a thing. Yeah, Taylor Swift and Travis Kelce are an item, and while some might shy away from the spotlight, Kelce is all about showing his girl some love. So when Swift dropped her latest album, which includes some not-so-subtle references to their relationship, Kelce didn't run for the hills. He embraced it. He embraced the love, the admiration, the whole shebang. And you know what? That's pretty darn sweet.
I have heard some of it, yes, and it is unbelievable. I can't wait for her to shake up the world when it finally drops.
See where she likes to pull things from, and just really how she listens to music is very eye-opening to me. So it's been fun.
You know, Taylor has an unbelievable fan base that follows her and supports her throughout her life. And
I mean, it's definitely been fun to experience her taste in music, for sure. I mean, she's so amazing at what she does.
Sure, it might feel a little weird having your love life plastered all over the airwaves, but Kelce isn't sweating it. In fact, he's downright flattered. He sees Swift pouring her heart out in her music, and instead of shying away, he's standing tall, showing his support for her artistic endeavors and their relationship's public portrayal. Now that's what I call relationship goals. In a world where celebrity romances can fizzle out faster than you can say tabloid headline, Kelce and Swift are proving that love, respect, and a little bit of flattery can go a long way.
I think we're both very career-driven. I think we both love what we do.
Hey, Kelce.
Yeah. Football future and how he's handling all the new attention he's getting as a result of the relationship he undertook. Take a look.
Expect to be cheering her on overseas. He recently told ET he plans to support his lady love across the pond.
So here's to Travis, the man who's not afraid to wear his heart on his sleeve, even if it's set to Taylor Swift's soundtrack. Cheers to love, music, and all the sweet moments in between. TTPD continues chart-topping run. All right, Swifties, we've got some news that's going to make your day. Taylor Swift's latest album, The Tortured Poets Department, is not just making waves, it's making tsunamis. This album is like a freight train, unstoppable and picking up steam with each passing day. So what's the latest scoop? Well, the Tortured Poets Department just secured the top spot on the charts in the good old USA. Yep, #1. And here's the kicker, it's not just a one-week wonder. Nope, this album has been dominating the charts for 2 weeks straight now. Talk about staying power.
The music superstar's latest project dives into her relationships, big moments, and more.
The wait is over. Yes, for all the Taylor Swift fans out there. Overnight, the Grammy winner releasing her highly anticipated album.
Taylor Swift has done it again, guys. The superstar setting records with her latest album. The Tortured Poets Department is now the biggest streaming debut.
It's been a little over a week since the album dropped, and it's already smashing records and dominating the charts.
We're not just talking about any old album here. We're talking about Taylor Swift's 11th studio album. This isn't just another drop in the bucket. It's a testament to Swift's incredible talent and unwavering dedication to her craft. And let's talk numbers, because they don't lie. The Tortured Poets Department isn't just topping the charts, it's blowing the competition out of the water. With sales figures that would make your head spin and streaming numbers that are off the charts, Swift's album is leaving other recent releases in the dust.
Or should I say anthology, 31 songs where Swift does not hold back.
Return to music is because we can somehow apply that song to what we're going through in our life.
What in music, or do they just enjoy breaking it down?
It's so good.
It's good.
It's so no, the music's great, but just enjoy that part of it.
This album has to do with her relationship with herself and the growth that she's experienced in the past few years.
It's all part of the relatability to the songs. I mean, Swifties really feel like she's sharing a part of herself.
But what does all this mean? Well, it means that Taylor Swift isn't just a pop star, she's a powerhouse. She's a force to be reckoned with, a trailblazer in the music industry. And with the Tortured Poets Department, she's solidifying her status as one of the greatest artists of our time. So to all the Swifties out there, raise a glass because our girl is slaying it. Here's to Taylor, the queen of charts, the ruler of our hearts, and the undisputed powerhouse of the music industry.
Definitely proven her poetry prowess in this new album. We see her advanced writing and themes.
Taylor says all's fair in love and poetry, and that's certainly the case for TTPD, as we Swifties are calling her new album.
Swift dropping her new album overnight, The Tortured Poets Department, and surprise, she put out another 15 tracks.
I have to understand that, there are incredible perks that come with this life.
Taylor opts out of Met Gala. All right, let's talk about the Met Gala. You know, that glitzy, star-studded event where celebs strut their stuff in jaw-dropping fashion. Guess who's taking a rain check this year? Yep, Taylor Swift. Now, before you start panicking, let me reassure you, Taylor's absence from the 2024 Met Gala is all part of the plan. You see, our girl's got her eyes set on something even bigger, her European tour.
Taylor Swift, a Met Gala vet, won't be at this year's event.
The London shows, I think she's at Wembley 8 times, which is mind-blowing that she can do that many shows.
And due to that timing, our sources say Taylor can't make it because she has to continue preparing for her Eras tour.
It's always an amazing city. Paris is a beautiful city, and she'll be all over Europe, so there won't be a bad show, I promise you.
That's right. While the fashion world is busy prepping for the Met Gala, Taylor Swift is hitting the rehearsal studio and gearing up for the performance of a lifetime. But let's back up for a second. Taylor Swift skipping the Met Gala? Isn't that like Beyoncé skipping the Grammys? Well, yeah, it's kind of a big deal. Swift has been a staple at the Met Gala for years, rocking some of the most iconic looks to ever grace the red carpet. But this year, she's trading in the designer gowns for sweatpants and a microphone. And you know what? I'm here for it. Because while we love seeing Swift slay the red carpet, we love seeing her slay the stage even more. And that's exactly what she's doing. By skipping the Met Gala and focusing on her tour prep, Swift is showing us what true dedication looks like. She's putting her fans first, making sure she delivers nothing but the best when she hits the stage in Paris. So to all the Swifties out there, don't fret. Our girl might not be strutting her stuff at the Met Gala this year, but she's got something even better up her sleeve, a European tour that's sure to be one for the books.
There are also really heavy pressures that come with this life, and you just have to try to balance them.
The Kansas City Chiefs star is opening up about how Taylor Swift has changed the way he listens to music.
The ways in which I like to surprise people are with my creative choices.
So, let's raise a glass to Taylor, the queen of prioritizing her fans and giving us the performances of our dreams. Paris, here we come. That's all for this video, folks. See you next time.